All right, guys. Hey, Cliff. This is for you and Stu. So this is the grip change that we made. As you can see, if I go back to the first swings we took, which are right here. So you can probably see quite a bit of difference because that right hand V was going this way, and the left hand V was pretty much matching it. So we moved it this way. So that made a big difference when it came to what we were. One of the things that we were working on, which you'll see here, and that normally from left arm parallel, where he would get the club pretty much at 90, he would go up, and when it would come down, yeah, I might as well stick one up here. So you can see we made some progress on when the grip changed, and we talked about increasing this angle here. He actually did it fairly nicely and got more angle. There was a number of swings where the downswing widened out. So one of the things that we were working on was trying to get the handle more forward, and this was the best one we did. And then you'll see here where the handle is way back from the ball. So from the top, if you look at where the head's going, we did a number of drills that were designed to help the right side cover, but none of that was going to be possible unless the pelvis moved more forward. So what we were seeing here was almost no forward pelvic movement, and then as he would hit the ball, the head would move backwards, and he had to drag the handle through, which he does very nicely, but that's still costing compression on the ball. So as you can see here, if you take a look at the difference in the forward lean, and if I draw those same lines, so you're going to see the hips drive more forward as they open up. So Stewart's always had great rotation. So you can see how nicely we got over this way. You can see the footwork. Right foot is rolling in, left foot's getting on the outside, and look where the head is. So instead of staying way back behind it and moving more backwards where he's half a head back at impact, you got the head moving forward into the box and trying to hang in there. So that looks, now the right shoulder, right side can drive this way into the shot. So much more covered. And then we worked hard on we'll keep working on that tomorrow, but straightening the left knee and pushing up off the ground. Now it's possible because now he's got at left arm parallel in the downswing, or just after that, he's got the 70-80% of his pressure on the left foot, whereas before, when he started down, the right hip would stay in place, the pelvis would move forward, and now he's not heavy enough on the left, so that when he tries to push, it drives him backwards. And then he makes up for it at the end with a big push and slide with the knee bent. So what we're trying to do is get that left leg to straighten up, get some snap at impact. So you can see how much better that looks. So it's going to be hard to locate all these drills we did. We did a bunch. Here's one of them. I think this is a stop and go from. So we get the club to left arm parallel, stop, and then go up and hit it. So that allowed him to isolate the transition, and you can see how the club increased angle. So we're looking for more of this, and then carrying that down toward the ball. So we've got the upper right arm more this way. So that was one of the drills. Let's see if I can find another one. Now that just looks like a regular swing. So here's another one. So we put a shaft over here and wanted to get to the shaft with the left hip. And then finish against it. And you can see drives a little beyond it, so that's something to keep working on. And then we did a number of shorter swings with we did punch shots like this. So that's a mistake. So this is supposed to finish down here, but what we're doing is we're calling it a punch shot, and we're going from left arm parallel and then trying to see how low we can hit the ball with the ball forward in the stance, which means the handle's got to get on it. So we're trying to get that to not flip up. So after a bunch of these, he got to the point where we could hold the finish and have the lower body facing, so the energy was delivered down into the ball instead of the arms moving past the pivot. So all the time we're looking for what we were calling a catch, where we would make sure the first move to initiate the forward swing was a sliding move along with the twist. So we would advance the pelvis and move in a 40. I would always call it a diagonal drive. Trevino called it a slide turn. It's a shift and a twist, whatever you want to call it. And at the same time, we're trying to keep the club leaning up, which got a lot easier as the grip we got better with the grip. And we did that punch shot actually with the right hand split down, which is a really good drill to make sure that the right side covers. Otherwise you hit it fat. Alright, so that's some of the stuff that we did. We're pretty happy.